There you go. Fresh FM, your favorite hit music station. Hello, viewers. Again, it's me, Johnny Bites, GIANNIBYTS. I'm proud of myself for spelling it right this time around. Di ako nabulol. We have a very special guest right now. You see her. Saan ba? Left or right? Ah, yeah. There you go. There you go. There you
Hello.
go, guys. Nakita niyo ba siya? Nakita ba siya? All the way from Los Angeles, California, guys. We have a Phil M artist, a must-watch artist, guys. If you guys have heard Crash Landing, and if you guys are thinking of what I'm thinking, Crash Landing on You, yung mga K-pop drama fanatics out there, just like me, yes, it came from that, an inspiration. And we have here on our end in the house very honored to have here at Fresh FM. By the way, welcome to the Fresh Sound. We have Bay.
Hi.
Hello, hi. Again, all the way from Los Angeles, California. What time is it there right now?
7:30
Seven
p.m.
thirty. So not that late. Not that late. Not
Dinner
past
time. Dinner
that.
time.
All right. So, I have a question. I forgot to ask. Do you understand Tagalog? Do
I
you speak
understand. I
Tagalog?
understand.
Oh, so you can understand Tagalog. Whew. Okay.
You're
All right.
good. You're good.
Yeah, alright, I'm good. Probably during the conversation, you might see my nose bleeding already.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna wipe it out because I might find words I can't really describe or whatever. But anyway, thank you. I'm safe right now.
You're
Fresh
safe.
squad, fresh squads. We're safe. We're safe. We can speak in Tagalog. Anyway, before we dive deeper into your with your single again, that's Crash Landing. We want to know more about you first. If we could
Yeah.
share something about yourself, I want to start off with your name, Bay.
My name
But
Bay.
why Bay? Why Bay?
So Bay was actually a childhood nickname. So growing up, ever since I was born, I think I as long as I can remember, maybe since I was a baby, my mom
Mhm.
and dad called me Bay. So it doesn't come from Beyonce. It's not like Bay as in oh my Bay.
All
It's
right.
just BEY, like my
Mhm,
nickname. It just came
mhm,
about. And then, my family and my friends started calling me Bay. My close friends and family started catching on. And then
mhm.
that's where it came from.
Oh, so this is really like a name that you grew up with, like Bay. Is it
Yeah.
okay if I ask you your real first name?
My real first name is Isabella.
Isabella. All right. I was thinking about Bay. I was thinking about names. Like, yeah, you mentioned Beyonce. It's not gonna be Beyonce. I was like thinking Bea. I was like Bea. So it's Isabella. I
Mhm.
see. Well, I think I might have a theory, but do you know why Bay? Why Bay? I mean, why your parents called you Bay? Do you have an idea?
I never knew why they called me Bay. I think it was just because, my mom was playing around with my name. And
Mm.
then
So
she just came up with
yeah,
Bay. They really told
so
me how to
just playfully coining you Bay. Because
Mhm.
just something just run through my mind like a theory that I have. Probably they called you Bay because like your name is Isabella, and then if you're a baby, right, you can't really pronounce your name right, like Isabella Bea. So I guess well, just a theory of mine. I just thought about it. So probably the
And then I'll confirm with you. That
let,
might be
let, let me know if it's right. So let me know. I pretty much like 50% I think. Anyway, going Bea, so Bay. So that's why it's called Bay. So a lot of people, but anyway, it's really a cool name. It's really catchy and it's really, it really like Bay. I mean, it's really, really nice. But so I also know that you're from a Filipino family. Is your mom and dad both Filipino?
Yes, I'm full Filipino. My parents are both Filipino.
Nice. So you grew up in a Filipino household.
Mhm. Mhm.
All right, I see. So I'm pretty sure you're very much familiar with the culture and all
Oh,
with
yes. Yes.
yeah, the food, the music. Uh, one thing, karaoke. Do
Oh,
you have
yeah.
karaoke?
Growing up, that was how we would bond. Like, I think I would sing, what, Dancing Queen with my mom, No Doubt, Gwen Stefani.
Wow. But if you are, what is your go-to karaoke song? What or if ever you're gonna be singing, you know already what you're gonna sing. What's your number one? What's your go-to
Nothing
song?
by Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston.
I think I always go for that song. But I
Mm,
actually like doing a lot of songs. It's never just one, but I think one that I always gravitate towards is always I Have Nothing by Whitney
I
Houston.
have nothing. I if I'm gonna do karaoke, I will always love you by Whitney Houston.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Always,
try to reach those high notes even if I can.
always try.
I'm gonna try my best, but I don't think I'm gonna be a good singer.
We do it to have fun. It's okay. It's the only
But
point.
every time I try to have fun, people would go away if they hear me. Like, oh my god. Anyway, how about food? I mean, you mentioned that you grew up in a Filipino family and with the food and all. So what's your favorite Filipino food or anything that you have tried out?
I spent a lot of time with my lolo and lola whenever my mom and dad were at work and my older brothers were in school. So they would be the ones to take care of me, and then I'd always sleep over at their house. So growing up, like I'd eat kare-kare, balot, dinuguan. You know, we'd eat at Red Ribbon near their house just because they lived in the Filipino city. So it was all very convenient for me to pick up on the culture really fast growing
Alright. So you eat balot
up.
and dinuguan. Very, very interesting. That's interesting. Do you like do you have balut there in the States?
Yeah, we have balut here because we have, well,
Oh.
like I said, my grandparents live in a Filipino community, so they live near like a seafood city, and they have like all the restaurants and stuff over there. So
I see, I see. That's nice. So you really grew up, having the roots of Philip. But you were born and raised there in
mhm.
the
Born and
States.
raised.
I see, I see. That's really nice. I also have some bits about you on my end. Is it true? I actually see here that you graduated at an early age and you graduated with highest honors in a London-based school. Is
Yes,
that correct?
yes. I just graduated 2019.
Oh my god, really?
Mhm.
Not just talent, beauty, and also brains. A London-based school. But what were you taking up? What were you taking up?
It was my bachelor's degree in business administration, so BBA.
Business ad, I see. But so if I would assume that if not music, you would be doing business?
Yes, but I think I already knew at the time that I wanted to do something with business and something with music at the same time, just because that's already in my background. Like my family loves music, and that's how
Mhm,
we bond and everything. So
mhm. So that was instilled to you like music is something, right?
mhm.
Like they say 90% of like the Filipinos could actually sing.
Yeah, I think this is the Filipino thing. You either dance or sing or know an instrument or act.
Mhm. Yeah. Sad thing is that I'm part of the 10%.
Oh, I doubt. Here you are. You have with music in your blood.
You mentioned instruments. Do you play the instruments as well?
Yes, the first instrument that I learned how to play was piano, and then I tried to teach myself how to play guitar, and then I went to ukulele. So ukulele's been something that I've been keeping up with over the past few years.
Next question. Did you ever play in a band?
I've never played in a band. I mean, if it counts as like me and my brothers jamming out and we're like
Mm.
playing together, but we never like formed a real band or anything.
So your brothers are musically inclined as well. So
Yes,
they play
yes,
instruments as well. So you
mhm.
guys could form a band.
Yeah, we technically could. We were even talking about it, like, guys, we could form a sibling band because I was so in at the time, like the Jonas Brothers and
Oh, I see. I see. In terms of influences or the music that you listen to, is there a specific genre? Do you like a specific genre, or you listen to a wide range or a wide variety of songs and music?
yeah. So I actually over the years I've been opening up, the type of genres that I listen to. Like even now, I started recently listening to like jazz and more country. So now
Mm.
I'm just very open to listening to more, just because there are so many good artists out there that are underrated, and we don't really get to hear them as much.
Mhm. All right, I see. All right, so let me just go over to our Facebook page. A lot of people have been messaging. Let's start with Yvette Valdez, and she said, "Hi, Bay."
Hi, hi.
We have here LJ saying, "Good morning, po."
Good morning, LJ. Hope you
Speaking
have
of po and
a good.
opo, do you actually use po and opo in your household?
Not in my household, which I mean,
Mhm.
I feel like I should use more often. I try to do that when I can outside when I'm in the Philippines and I'm talking to someone like for work or.
Alright. How about kuya and ate?
Oh yeah, I call my both my older brothers
Because
kuya.
here in the Philippines, we usually call everyone kuya and ate. If we don't know the name, like, Kuya, kuya." Well, we have here LJ. Oh, I actually flashed that earlier. Tony. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Tony Tablete. Bay, 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 bay. He's a bay, 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 bay.
Hi,
Um,
Tony.
and this is, I think, Tony Tablante again saying, because she's
Beautiful.
beautiful. That's why daw. That's why naman pala.
That's
Also here,
sense.
Hireth Escobar. Hi, Bay.
Hi, Harriet.
Also, another one from Tony again. She's also a baby.
Baby. Yeah.
And here, let's do one more from again her, Tony. Tablante. Beauty brains and angelic voice. Grabe, true, true. Not just beauty brains, also talent. Grabe talaga, grabe. And now, let's head on over to your new single, which is Crash Landing. What is Crash Landing about?
Crash Landing. So, um, as I'm sure you know already, it was wonderfully written and produced by Ate Eunice Jorge of Grace Note. So she has definitely been a big mentor for me. She was the one who wrote the lyrics. So for my interpretation of the song, I always explain it as the difference that you see of love being portrayed in media, such as Crash Landing. So in K dramas, it's always that, you see someone you love and it's like starry eyes, and
Mhm,
then, like, oh, you're in love with them. And then, it's always honeymoon stage. You guys are always happy. But in the lyrics, it says, like, you know, I don't need a Captain Reed because I have mine. I don't really need to look for someone who in my head it's like this fantasy image of a perfect guy when in real life you need someone who's there for you through the ups and downs, and it's like that unconditional love. So
mhm. Yeah, true, true. No, it's not just about rainbows. It's not just rainbows and butterflies. There's always going to be struggles and hurdles, and everybody wants to have that someone that's going to be with them all throughout, not just with the happy times. And by the way, guys, if you are not familiar with Captain Ree is actually the protagonist in the K drama. Again, Crash Landing on You. Hindi halata na mahilig ako sa K drama, guys. Wait lang. Speaking of the K drama, Crash Landing on You. Were you able to watch it as well? Were you able to see the Oh, so
yeah,
you were able to see. So, which came first, the song or the series, or the series or the song?
always such a funny story because the song actually came first, and then
Mhm.
I started watching Crash Landing.
So how
So
was it for you? How was it for you?
I loved it. I got super kilig watching it. So
Mm.
I think
Did you
anyone would, just because they're
yeah.
such a good looking couple and the way
Mm,
that their story builds together, it's just
mm,
very dramatic. So
mm. I don't wanna give any spoilers. Probably there's other people not yet watching it, but did you as well cry during the time? I'm pretty sure you know what I'm
I
actually
think so
talking
many
about.
times, even throughout the
Yeah, really, right? It's so it's emotions are really playing high when you watch K-dramas, especially Crash Landing on You. Again, going back to Crash Landing on You, I know that you worked with Eunice of Grace Note. So how was it? How was it working with her?
Oh, she's great. I love working with her. Right now, we're actually working on a couple other things.
Mhm,
There are a lot of things in the making with her.
mhm,
She's been, like I said, she's been such a great mentor for me. She's
mhm,
definitely helped me learn more about the process, the behind the scenes,
mhm.
especially with everything being long distance and over Zoom. So she's been very patient in helping teach me about how to produce my own vocals, how to record by myself in like a little makeshift studio. So it's been really nice.
So you have your own studio and you have your own thing there where you record and stuff. I
It's in the
see.
garage though. It's super small. Like I
Mhm.
think just a mic and speakers, and then I hook up my laptop lang, and then it's just there.
But the music is still good. It's
Yes.
it it's really good. I also saw the music video. You're emoting there. I also saw the music video. I also saw the music video. So, how was making the music video? How is it done? I mean, were you guys told what to do, or this is all on you guys? You had the concept in mind. What happened during the music video shoot?
We actually had a team on Zoom with us, so it was super late. I think they stayed up the entire night just so that we could have everything done while the sun was up here in LA. So
Mhm,
you can only imagine how long they had to stay up for.
mhm,
And they had like the different outfits planned. I told them what I had in my closet. They helped put together outfits, different places in my neighborhood, and then we got it done. So
Right, that's you did it for in one day. That's really
yeah, it
cool.
was one day.
You just so it was just you, and I think I read that it was you and your brother, right, who just did the
And my
music.
brother, yeah.
You guys are just too wow. Imagine if you guys have an entire team with you doing the entire shoot. Yeah. I mean that was good na talaga. I mean, in terms of your influences naman in terms of music, who do you look up to, or not really look up to, but who are your musical influences?
Yeah. So I think recently, I've been listening to actually not recently. I guess I just recently discovered how big of an Ariana Grande fan I am. But I love her music and she's so talented and she sometimes puts those like behind the scenes snippets of how she produces her own vocals. So I really look up to her in that sense as well, not just as a vocalist, as like a producer and everything. And who else have I been listening to? Justin Bieber's new album that just came
Oh
out.
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
so
I
good.
heard, I heard it too. How about locally, like in the Philippines?
Oh, OPM. I love OPM. I would have to say Four of Spades, Moira, Ben and Ben. Who else? I know there
Wow,
are a
good,
lot on my
good set
playlist.
of Filipino artists from Ben and Ben. You also listen to Moira, and wow, that's nice. Oh, what first Filipino song? I mean, the first Filipino song that you ever heard. Do you still remember? I mean,
Heard, I'm not sure because I know that I would always listen with my mom, with my mom, whatever she was playing. So it could have been like Dadalhin or something, but um,
by Regine Velasquez? Is that it?
yes.
Regine Velasquez Dadalhin?
But the first one that I learned myself, it's not the I'm sure it's not the first one that I heard, but the first one that I learned was Bakit Pa Ba by
By
JR.
JR.
Yes.
Yeah,
I love
nice.
the song. It's so good.
JR. Oh, who came also from the States, right?
I believe so.
JR? Yeah, yeah, I think he came from the States as well. So, bakit pa ba by JR? What made you do I mean, what made you decide to learn that song?
I
Do
think
you, I,
it was honestly just random. I think I came across a YouTube video of someone doing a cover. I came across the song and I
Mhm.
really liked it. And then that's kind of what started me wanting to like understand it fully and try to start speaking Tagalog and, watching more teleseries and being more involved in that kind of stuff. But
Interesting. Bakit pa ba by JR? Do you still have like a video of you doing that, or do you have an uploaded video?
I don't think I ever recorded it,
Mhm.
but I love singing it in my free time. Even now, like I still listen to it and I still say it's definitely still in my OPM playlist. So
Probably one thing that we could look forward to.
oh yeah. Oh, now I have an idea. That's perfect. Post that on YouTube.
All right, all right, all right. So, also, you are now an artist of Universal Records. How does it feel? I mean, could you also share to us how it came about, how you and Universal got in touch? How was could you share just a bit of that about it?
Yeah, so I was actually discovered from a video that was posted of me. I was singing Ikaw at Ako by Moira,
Mm.
my karaoke machine. And I was just singing. I didn't know that I was being recorded. And then when it was posted, my manager now, Kuya Darwin of Superstar, he reached out and he said, "Hey, you have you have a lot of potential. I think that you could, sing and be an artist. Do you want to experiment and try, songwriting and try, recording your own vocals just for fun? It was just, to experiment. Nothing was going to come out of it. But the first demo that I had recorded it was kind of like a blind audition process where
Mhm.
I had no idea that my manager was taking it to Universal at the time. And then they heard it. And then my manager came back to me saying, "Hey, they really like your song. Would you, want to be signed or anything?" I was like, "Oh, that's so crazy." It never processed. I think it's still processing in my head. So it's such a blessing, especially during this time, to be able to do something like this. And I'm grateful that you are even, came across me.
You mentioned earlier that you didn't know that you were being videotaped
Mhm.
during the performance, and that's what they used. That's what they used and brought to Universal.
No,
Wow.
it was actually a demo that I started working with, Kuya Darwin and at the uni. So
Ah, all right, all right, all right. I got it. I got it. I got it.
that was what you
I
are.
see. So, but that's how you were discovered through the video that was published. Oh, nice. Wow. So it was meant to be. But so this is nothing really planned.
No,
So
it wasn't planned at all.
wow, wow. This is probably a destiny for you. Probably having a voice like yours, you are meant to sing. I couldn't see you not doing singing at all. So this is really something. Universal Records did something good right here.
Oh,
But definitely, definitely, I have seen your music video. I've listened to it countless times. It's really, really, the feeling that I get when I listen to it. Oh,
no.
I have. It's really fun. It's sweet and all. And talking about the lyrics, by the way, it also has Korean lyrics in it.
Yes,
How did
exactly.
how how did that happen?
So the full English version was actually recorded already, and I had let the team know that I was already learning Korean.
Mhm,
kind of after that, it came
mhm,
about because I was learning Hangul. I was learning how to read, write, and speak for a
mhm,
previous position that I had as Korean
mhm,
liaison. So it
mhm,
was something that I was already learning currently, and then we decided that it was perfect to just fit in, and then we added like the chorus and the second verse.
mhm. It's the Korean verses are really catchy as well. I always the first time I heard it when I played it, I was like, all right, thanks. And I heard, wait, what? Is that Korean? I was like, am I listening to another? I was really wow, nice. But you mentioned what's that again? Your previous job, if you could what was it called again? Sorry.
Korean
The previous job. Korean
liaison. So I
liaison.
basically had to
Right.
be the representative to talk to like people in Korea. So I had to obviously learn the culture and pick up on the language. So
Mhm. Alright, so you're very much into Korean culture as well, because you had to study it during alright, I see, that's why. So you really know how to speak the language.
I would say I'm like beginner intermediate. I know like the basic conversation and everything.
Mm. Alright. So if you could hear someone talking in Korean, you would understand, but not really right and all something like that.
I think I could maybe it's the same. I can't really say that I can write or understand more, but
Because I can see the letters that they have. It seems like it's a really hard thing to write. But
it's
anyway, thank you
easier.
very much for sharing that. That's
Yeah.
really nice. That's an interesting thing. So you were the one who actually said that you could actually do other parts of the song in Korean. Wow, that's really nice. And let's go over to the Facebook page right now. Crash, let's this one. It's from Nick Pineda. Crash Landing, such a cute song. Yeah,
So much Nicks.
yeah, Nick Pineda. We have here Rochelle Manuel. She
Yeah.
said babies.
Shout out to the
Baby.
babies and Bay Music PH, obviously, always.
All right. Is this your fan club? The baby?
Yeah,
Are they called
baby
babies?
and Bay Music PH.
All right, all right, all right. So also that's what they all right, now I get it. So I thought earlier
Cute.
it's
Super
rather
cute.
so this is your fan club. How do I get in, by the way?
You're always welcome. There's a Facebook group, and
Are you guys gonna let me sing there as well?
of course, and we love having other people join us. So it's like a big family.
All right. Anyway, thank you very much for sharing something about yourself. Also, your latest single, which is again, guys, Crash Landing. If you haven't listened to it, if you haven't streamed it, they also have a music video out. Please do watch it, listen to it. Sobrang ganda. Again, guys, we have here Bay. We have a sort of request lang, Bay. Konti lang naman. If you could just say your name, I'm Bay, and you're on Fresh FM.
Hi, I'm Bay, and you're on Fresh FM.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
All
Just
right,
let me
whenever
know.
you're ready.
Okay. Whenever. Okay. Hi, I'm Bay, and you're on Fresh FM.
All right, perfect, perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It has been really fun. Guys, sana meron kayong na nakuha mga tidbits, guys. Again, not just talent, but brains as well, but beauty as well, guys. Ano pa bang inaantay natin? Wala na tayong hahanapin pa. Again, if you haven't listened to Crash Landing, please do so. Stream it. Bay, once more, if you wanna say something to your fans, to the viewers right now, and if you want to promote something, anything, your socials, like if you have online gigs up, please let us know, or something you're going to be doing in the future. The floor is yours.
Of course. So, of course, please don't forget to listen and stream my debut single, Crash Landing. It's available on all digital platforms under Universal Records. And you can also check out the official music video and lyric video, also on the Universal Records YouTube channel. And for any and all updates, whether it be, new songs or, just to stay in touch, you can follow me on at It's Bay Music. And I have an Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And of course, I want to say a special thank you to Universal Records, Soupstar Music, Babies and Bay Music PH, everyone who's watching, and of course, Fresh FM for having me.
It's an honor. It's an honor. It's a pleasure. I had fun talking to you. I hope you had fun as well.
Thank you.
Because I sure did. Again, guys, we have here Bay. Again, if you haven't listened to it, again and again and again, listen to it right now, right after this. We're gonna play it for you guys only on Fresh FM, your favorite hit music station. Thank you very much, Bay. It has been a pleasure. Bye bye for now. Johnny Bites out. Bay right here. Fresh FM, your favorite music station. Bye bye. Thank you very much, guys.